Hey students, what's up 7th graders? All right, so let me go over this take-home test with you so you can get started on this. You have until, since this is block 2 and 4, you have until Friday, November 19th. So it's a lot of time in there. And this is not the kind of thing you want to wait till the end for. It'll be a little overwhelming. You'll see this as we go through. Remember, you do have 6 days off during that time in the next 14 days. And that'll help you get done with this. Okay, starting here, we have this personal pledge of academic integrity and honesty. You should sign that now, that you're promising only to consult your Unit 2 packet or a parent or relative. That's all you need. Everything you have in the Unit 2 packet should help you, and I encourage a parent or relative to help you on this test, to help proofread it. They can help you with the math. They can help you with whatever you need. I feel strongly about personal finance being something that families can talk about. Now, parents should sign it too, right there. Okay, moving on. This is what you were just working on when you came into class today. And in fact, I even just copied and pasted this whole thing right here, and that was the Google Classroom activity. The outline that's pointed out right here is what you were working on in Google Classroom. You're starting to think, because that's what I want you to do. I want you to think about these important life lessons that you're going to write about. A life lesson is something that you will take with you always, something that you know you will use later in life. There were a lot of things we talked about that would qualify for this. Not everything in this unit would. There are better topics than others. And I'm not going to give anything away, but I will give you a hint on what I'm not looking for here, mainly because some of the things I'm going to tell you, they wouldn't fit really well with how you're going to use this information in your future. So when you're thinking about some of these lessons from Unit 2, think about really specific things. Think about some of the events that took place in the mini economy. There's some really good life lessons in this unit, but taxes and money would probably not qualify there. I'm not really interested in you telling me about the 6 characteristics of money as something that's a life lesson. I don't think it is. It's important to know. Same with taxes, same with types of money, but I don't think you're really going to use that information in your future. Taxes just happen to you. You kind of know about it now, you'll know about it then. It's not something that you really need to think about in your future. It's just there. And same with characteristics of money and types of money. Instead, there are other more specific and important life lessons. Okay? All right, now with these guidelines, please make note, and you can write on your test now, that you need to make sure you remember these guidelines. I had people last year turn in these essays, and it was clear to me they didn't look at the guidelines, and that's just disaster. Okay? A parent must sign this at the bottom of the essay. So this is at the bottom of the essay. So this is a second parent signature that they have proofread your formal essay. All right, so read through these. See here where it says there's an example in my USM about double spacing. Okay. All right. I included a number here, number 2, for money, because last year people skipped this question for no reason. I think they went through the essay and then they just stopped reading. So it is a question, number 2, and you can write in it here. Number 3 is about banks. You can circle A and B right now so you can remind yourself that there are 2 tasks. Credit's got a bunch of parts. Part 1, Part 2, you can just write them on the test. Part 3, and then, of course, Part 4, which is going to use the credit card statement, which is on the other page. If you fold out your test, you'll see what I'm talking about. It'll help you with number 4. Number 5, taxes. You might want to circle or highlight online. I had people forget to do this last year, just completely forgot it, and it's a bummer because they got nothing right on that part. And it'll be good to go this weekend. You'll find it on the personal finance topics page of my USM. It'll be there. Okay? This is about taxes. All right, moving on here. We've got managing money, and opposite this page should be another check register. We've been practicing this a lot now. It's going to be tough because a lot of you are making these mistakes in your checkbooks now, so you really got to be careful. And not finally, but second to last, we have another managing money part 2. This is Fred's budget now. Same kind of an idea of the things you've done. It's just on 2 pages with an added question on, do you think Fred's doing a good job of managing his money? Yes or no? Explain. And finally, we have here the wisdom of a family member. This one, you're interviewing a family member, and you can talk to them about any topic in personal finance that we talked about in class. Have a conversation. Have them share some stories, good or bad, whatever they're willing to share, and then they'd be willing to let you write down about the wisdom they have from experience in some part of personal finance. Now, this is not a lot of space, but the back of your test is blank as well. So I'm expecting a response here that is more than just what's allowed right here. It should go on to the back. You're interviewing somebody, they've got stories for you. Okay, any questions, you can send me messages. Get started. Good luck. We'll see you next week.